Hello. God, my hair is like all fuzzy and... Right. Never mind my hair. Okay, hello everyone. It's me. Look. It's dark outside. It's a little after 10 o'clock on a Friday night. I was going to do this tomorrow, but tomorrow we're going to my sister-in-law's. So my husband can finish. I gotta fix that or it's going to drive me nuts. Okay, better. That would have drove me bonkers. But he's gonna help finish building a deck with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. So, oops, I don't want to show my bra. So I won't be here tomorrow. So I figured my husband just went to bed, and I said, "What the heck? Let's do my video now," because I didn't do one last week. Uh-oh, did I forget my notebook? I could have swore I grabbed my notebook. Dang it. See, this is what happens when I do my videos at night. I forget my notebook. No, I could have sworn I grabbed it. Okay, well, hang on for a second. I could have sworn I grabbed my notebook. No, I didn't. It's still over here. Real life, people. Real life. I had grabbed my pen, but forgot my notebook. So now I have both. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I forgot something else too. Alright. To leave y'all again and go get it. Yeah. Okay, hang on for a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Well, you go entertain the people while I go grab something. If I knew how to edit, I would edit that part out, but you're just gonna have to fast forward till you get back to me. Sorry. Alright. Okay. Now I got everything though. I hope. And if I don't, oh well. Okay. Last time I was with you, I had showed you I was working on A is for anchor. And I finished A. Ooh. That's a bad crease. Hang on, let's see if I can get that out. And I finished A is for anchor. The lighting sucks because it's at night, but oh well. There we go. Now, a couple of things about this. I love the way it came out, and I'm doing it on some gray fabric. It's I think it's either a soft gray or a pearl gray. And I like it because I think the colors really pop on it. And someone had asked what size fabric I'm doing this on. And oh, I have a ruler right here. Right here. So now I am only doing 3 per. So, and this is 32 count, and I'm doing it 2/2. So my fabric is 13 by 26. 13 by 26 will give you 3 of them. And I think I have a lot of room. I think I'm going to have a lot of room because this only came out to be a little over 4 inches. So another little over 4 inches. Yeah, I'm going to have like about this much in the end. So, oh well. Because I think when I originally cut this, yeah, that's what it was. When I originally cut this, I was going to do 4. But then I decided to do 3 because there's 3 per book. And when I was going in and looking at the sizes, there's a few of them that the dimensions, whether it's, I don't remember if it's width or whether it was height or width, there are some that are different, that are a little bit bigger. Now, the ones that are a little bit bigger, all three that are in one, each pamphlet, they're all the same size per pamphlet. And when I was going through my OCD, I'm not OCD about a lot of, sorry, there's a freaking gnat. We have one gnat in the house. I swear it's the same gnat that keeps trying to go up my nose, fly up my nose for some reason. It's driving me crazy. Like you wanted to hear that. But anyway, my OCD was like going bonkers because, you know, in some of the books they were 90 by whatever, and another book they were 101 by whatever, and it was like, ugh. So I decided I'm only going to do 3 per page. So, and I love, oh, Loki, don't even start. He's been driving me crazy. Love the colors, love the way the colors are. You can't really see because the lighting sucks because it's dark. But let's talk about this for a second. Loki, hush, he's, okay. There's no people on the boat. No people on the boat. You want to know why there's no people on the boat? I figured out why. Because they all went below deck. Because look how freaking huge that bird is. If that bird were to land on that boat, it would sink the boat. Just saying, okay? But I like it. It's... I'm not... Loki, come. If you leave her alone, she'll leave you alone. Pepper has been a total witch for the last week, and Loki will be sitting there minding his own business, laying down on the floor sleeping, and next thing you know, Pepper starts running and just bam, right into him for no reason whatsoever. Okay, anyway, go back to this. I'm not normally a prim person. I think I can appreciate the beauty in the prim fabric, or not fabric, but the prim charts. I can appreciate the beauty, but it's just not my aesthetic. So that, but for some reason these ABCs really, I mean, seriously, the more I saw people post them, and it wasn't a fear of missing out, it's just the more I saw them, the more I liked them, and finally I said, I've got to do those. So, and they're going, let me see that space above my, that's where they're going to go. I'm going to hang them all up along there. And I think that's going to look good. So I finished A. So now I just got to wait till the 22nd. No, not the 22nd. The 26th of this month. Is it the 26th? Yeah. Because there's 26 letters in the alphabet, right? Is that, there's 26, right? Yeah, okay. And then I'll do my next one. And this is one of the project, I don't know if I showed you, but one of the project bags I made. Okay. So I did that. Then after that, I pulled out and did another section of Do a Deer. Do a Deer. That's what I'm going to call this from now on. Do a Deer. So last time I had done Do and Re, and this time I did Me and Fa. And I haven't done... I'm making this one for my mother-in-law for Christmas, and I haven't put her name in yet. Because I asked my husband, I said, I got to put your mom's name in here. Should I put her given name, which is Jeanette, or should I put Meme? Because that's what everyone calls her. Meme is French for grandma. So everyone calls her Meme. So we have decided, or my husband has decided, because I let him pick since it's for his mother, that we're going to put Meme in there. He thinks it'd be better put Meme in there. Now, I don't know if I discussed this the last time I did this, but see this greens, and someone else was talking about this in their video too. I don't remember who. Who was it? I don't remember who, but I know I left a message for them. See this green part here, in the green, all the green in this pattern calls for, hang on, get the charts out. Calls for Gentle Arts Chamomile. Okay, Gentle Arts Chamomile is a yellow. It's not a green. So I don't know. And I went on the website to look and see if there was any corrections. And even on the website, there were some corrections because there was one chart when I tried to do the skin on him. It wasn't on here. So there are corrections. But even on the corrections, it still says chamomile. So I didn't use chamomile because it's supposed to be a green. I used, what did I use? Ooh. Let me look. I can look real quick. What did I use? I have it all here. I used, and luckily I had some in my stash because I had bought everything, you know. What did I use? I used Shutter Green. And I just hope I have enough because I ordered enough to do 2 of them. But I ordered what was on the list. So I didn't order any Shutter Green. I just happened to have Shutter Green. And then the pink for the person wasn't on it. That symbol wasn't on any of the charts. I had to go online and look it up. So the color that was supposed to be, I didn't have because I didn't order it because it wasn't on these. So I just went and got a peach out of DMC and used it. So, but I love how this is coming out. I'm making it for my mother-in-law, and I will stitch it again. Not anytime soon because I can't stitch. What did I do with my ruler? Because I wanted to measure this. Damn. It's the gnat. I swear it's got a vendetta against me. Okay, this I'm also doing on 32 count, 2/2. And it is 11 by, because someone was asking me. I know Tracy asked me if I figured out how big it has to be. 11 by 36. So 11 by 36, 32 count, 2/2 is how big. And I did that so I have 3 inches on all sides. I wanted plenty of room because I'm going to take this to a professional to get it framed. I'm not going to do it myself, so I wanted plenty of room. So 11 by 36, 32 count, 2/2. Let's drop my ruler. And another project. I showed y'all this. Remember? I think this is the one that I didn't cut the salvage off. Oh well. That's okay. It's for me. And I'm liking it. So I did that. Now this is going away until the next time it comes up in my rotation. When is that going to be? I don't know. My rotation is whatever. I haven't given up on my rotation. I'm still doing a rotation, and it's still usually a week per project because I'm the type of person that when I pick up a project and I want to do it and do a project, I want to put. I like to have a lot of progress. I'm not happy doing a project and just doing, 100 stitches on it and then putting it away. I like to have a lot of progress. So I still like working a week per project. Now, if I do a project and it takes me less than a week to do, then I go ahead and pick something else and work on it for, 5 to 7 days. Alright, so I finished that, and then I started on my July Snowman of the Month. And I started this, when did I start this? I think, I want to say Tuesday. I think, because I worked on that until, it wasn't a full week that I worked on that, but I worked on it because I wanted to get the next chart done. That was my goal, and I did it, so then, and this is where I've gotten. Again, because it's late, the lighting sucks, but oh well. So I got now I'm working on the white of the snowman. And actually, well, I was going to say I should have this done by Monday because once I get the snowman done and it's just the words, it goes really fast. But I do plan on taking it to because I'm going with my husband tomorrow to my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, and I plan on taking it to work on it. But usually when I'm over there, I'm talking to my mother-in-law, and I can't talk a lot and stitch at the same time. I can't even pat my head and rub my stomach at the same time. Just, you know. But no, I usually talk, and when if y'all have noticed, when I talk, I use my hands a lot, so that if I'm in deep conversation, it's hard for me to stitch. But I'm actually hoping I can have this done by Monday or Tuesday, because once I'm finished with this and before it's time to do the letter B, I would like to pick up my petal fairy and do my petal fairy, because because the only cross stitching I have left on my petal fairy is this top stem and the little flower. That's all the cross stitching I have left, and I think I can get that done within 5 to 7 days. And then once I get that done, all I have to do is the back stitching, and there's very little back stitching, and the beading, and then I'll be done with that. And I'd really like to be done with that. Not because, just because I'd like to have it finished so I can take it and get it framed. So that's my plan. And then once I finish that, I'm going to start on another mirror. I don't know which one. I really, 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 really want to start Lady of the Flag, but I also got a couple other ones I want to start. So originally I said I was never going to have 2 mirrors going at the same time. I was only going to do one at a time, but I might go back on my word and I might do 2 mirrors at a time. And then of course I want to work on my Heaven and Earth at some point, but I don't know. The snowman, when I started the snowman in the month, that brought me up to 7 whips. Now, I'll finish the snowman before I pick up anything else, so I'll go back down to 6. And I don't plan on doing a new start. I don't plan on doing a new start for a while, because with the alphabet, I'm doing one pamphlet. I'm considering one booklet as a start. So A, B, and C, that's all together. That's one start. When I'm done with the 3, then it will be a finish. So when I start B, I'm not actually starting. That's how I set it up in my cross stitch app. Does that make sense? Okay. So trying to think of what. So I got that SAL coming up. We got the Beat the Heat in October. And I'm not October, in August, and I planned on using my snowman in the month for that. So I really don't have a new start planned for the next couple of weeks. So hopefully, if I get the snowman of the month down, that'll bring me back down to 6 whips. Then if I finish Petal Fairy minus the beading, it's still considered a whip, but the cross stitching is done. I don't know. I shouldn't stress about how many whips I have. I really shouldn't, but you guys, if y'all been watching my videos for a while, y'all know how I am. Alright, so that's it for my whips and my progresses and everything. Let's go into haul. I got a little bit of haul. Alright, the first thing I want to tell you about, and I can't show you because I'm not going to bring it over here. I already got it set up. My Lowry stand came in today. And I'm already using it. I'm using it on my snowman. But I'm using it. I love it. I'm practicing my 2-handed stitching because, I figured this is an easy project, and so I'm practicing my 2-handed stitching. I'm getting a little bit better. Now, I ordered it, and I ordered the Lowry stand, and I also ordered the extended bar part. That part hasn't come in. So I'd said that I didn't want to start my Lady of the Flag until I got my Lowry stand, because I want to put it on my quantum frames. But without the extended bar, I don't think the quantum frame is it's gonna be too wobbly. It'll probably drive me nuts. So I'm probably gonna wait now until I get the extended bar in, so that's why I might start a different mirror before I start Lady of the Flag. I don't know. But anyway, my Lowry frame came in. I'm using it. I'm loving it. It's great. I love it. It's perfect for what I wanted. So I also got, and I'm not gonna go. We'll be here all night. But I got my I got all my look at all those pretty. These are all the Carrie's Creations that I get. I'm on the Stitching Bits and Bobs has a monthly bit thing that you can do, and I get every month I get 20 of the cottons and 10 of the silk, and I love these threads. I've been using them more often. Here's the silks. I love the silks. The colors, they are so soft. They work up. Oh, if y'all haven't tried them, I tell you, try them. Y'all will like them. If you're budget conscious, I mean, I don't want to. It's not that I'm not bragging or anything, but if I wanted to buy the silks that were $5 a piece, I could. Technically, I could. But just because you can afford to do that doesn't necessarily mean you should. At least that's how I was raised. I was raised, just because you can afford to do it doesn't necessarily mean that you should do it. And that's how I feel about these. Why buy silks that are $5 a piece when these are beautiful? They are soft. They work up nice. You get, some of them are lightly variegated, which I like. Some of them are heavily variegated, or more if I could talk, more variegated than others. These, I love using these for, like the Lizzie Kate's 3 Little Words and stuff like that. I just love them. I do. And I'm finding that with the cottons, I'm subbing out, like if something calls for Gentle Arts or Weeks Dye Works, sometimes I'll look to see if I have something I can sub out and use these. I mean, I love them. I think Kate, the Queen of Starts, has started getting, I think, the cottons. I don't know if she's getting the silks, but I know she's getting the cottons. And I think there was someone else who's also getting them too. I don't remember. There was another floss tuber I seen, but I don't remember who it was. But, and if you prefer the weeks and whatnot, Stitching Bits and Bobs also does where you can order the monthly bits for General Arts and for Weeks Dye Works, and I think they do it for several different flosses. Go and look, and they're very good. Now I know everyone, and I'm fixing to tell you a story here about Stitching Bits and Bobs, but everyone knows how slow they are getting your stuff out. But with the monthly bits, I've only had them come late once, and actually I didn't even realize they were late. I got them and I opened up, and there was a little thing in there that says, "Sorry, we're late," and they gave me a free skein of floss and I think some free needles, and it was only one time. Usually, they send me the invoice, I pay it, and within a week or so, I get my floss. So they're pretty good about their monthly bits thing. Now, that being said, back on May 24th, I placed an order with Stitching Bits and Bobs, and I just got it yesterday, yesterday was July 14th, right? July 14th, I think so. Today's the 15th, isn't it? Well, if it's not, then I got it. Today is Friday, so I got it Thursday, whenever that is. And it's the Bewitching Pixie. I love this one on the broom. I love this one. This is the one, I think, if I don't start, don't you hate that? It's right there. I can see the words in my brain. I can say it in my brain. It just won't come out. Lady of the Flag. It just won't come out of my mouth. If I don't start Lady of the Flag, this is the one I might start. I love the Bewitching Pixie series, and I got this one. She too, I love her. I think, who is it? Adele is making this one into a vampire. I can see it, though. I can see she could be a vampire. But I ordered these two, and one of them only has 1 bead. I think this one only has 1 bead. And I bought the beads for this one, and for this one, I bought the bead pack. I just hate waiting. I mean, not that I was waiting for these to start it, but still, if I order something, I want it. You know what I mean? So I can show it to you guys, and I can look at it, and I can fondle it. I like fondling. Okay, never mind. I shouldn't have said that. I got 2 more bags from Nell. Got this one. I love this one. I love the fabric on this one. This is the little one. I need to get a zipper foot because I've been making mine and I don't have a zipper foot, so I think it'd be easier to make mine if I had a zipper foot. So I got those. Then everybody's been showing this. This is Under the Sea Fabrics by Stephanie, called Daphne. I wonder if no, I don't think one of those would be. But it's I'm not going to fold it. I think everyone's seen it. And then the other 2 things I got was my Cross Stitch Crazy. Okay, if you like this, then, but I'm sorry, she is just, to me, she is just a little freaky looking. I don't know what it is. And then I ordered this through Leslie. And you know, and I've looked through this, and yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. I don't know why. It's just nothing really, there's nothing in here that really, I mean, there's a couple in here I like, but nothing that really jumped out at me and I was like wowed with. So, I don't know. That's it for my haul. I'm going to do the shout-outs. We got quite a few. So I'm going to go through them pretty quickly. These are for the last 2 weeks, so that the first few of them, usually when I watch someone's new video, I sit here with my book, and I got them all written down, and I usually write their name, and as I'm watching it, I write little notes so I can, usually. Well, on the first half of these I didn't, so I don't know. But we got quite a few of them. We got Emily B. Then we have Every Stitch Counts. And then we got the Swept Away Stitcher. I'm loving some of these names. I mean, really. I need to, I don't know, maybe I need to come up with the name instead of just my name. I don't know. Then, Tanya, I think it's Tanya, Tonya. It's either Tanya or Tonya. May. Then Rachel, and I know I'm going to butcher her last name, Danielwitz, I think it is. I don't know. Then Dakaya, she's funny. I like her. Then there's Linvanya's 2. I don't know. All the links will be down. So that. Then Dana Sherwood. She started the Brooks Books Alice in Wonderland. I love that series. But she came out with a new one today, by the way. It's the White Queen. I've already bought it. Kelly Bell Stitches. She has some really nice finishes and works in progress. Then Colleen MA66. And if I remember correctly, she said in her video that she did videos like a year or so ago and then stopped doing them, and now she's doing them again. Then Nancy Brandit. Oh, and then it's Brian Litton. He's a guy, he's an engineer that stitches. And and I was watching his video. He really stood out, I think, because he's a guy. You know, there's so many girls that when we get a guy, he really stands out. But anyway, you can tell that he was very nervous in his video, which is fine. We usually all are. But he was showing his whips, and he was showing his Heaven and Earth one. And he was talking about how when he did it, he was doing it in columns. But for some reason, he didn't like doing it that way or something. So he started doing it on the diagonal. And he said he liked stitching that way. So he says, that's how I stitch. So when he said that, I thought that that meant that's how he likes to stitch his heaven and earth. Because most of us, we stitch our heaven and earth a little bit different than we stitch, like our mirrors or other stuff, And it looked really cool because he had like a corner done and it was going in diagonally. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But then he stitches everything in the diagonal. And it's so neat. Look, it's so cool. You gotta watch just so you can see how he stitches in the diagonal. It's cool. Anyway. And he has some real nice projects too. He's doing one for his parents that's like a family tree, and he did the pedigree. It's gorgeous. And then last but not least, we got Cozy Egg. Now, I watched her video. Now, the one that, I go through almost every day or every other day and look for new ones. And I found her. It's the first time I've seen her video pop up when I do a search. And she doesn't have Flosstube, I think, in her description. It just says episode. And I think the one I watched was like episode, I want to say 13. So she had, and I haven't gone back and watched her other. I just found her yesterday, I think it was, or today. I forget. I just watched her yesterday or today. But she does more than cross stitching. She showed cross stitching. She sewed knitting. She sewed some. She's got some beautiful quilts. She's doing one. She showed just a block, and it's called. I think she said it's from the Civil War era or something like that. But it's gorgeous. So like I said, she does more than cross stitch. She also does the knitting and the quilting. So that if you like that stuff, she's a good one to watch. And that's it for my shout outs. See what else. Today is Friday, so you're probably not going to watch this till this weekend or Monday, but I'll say it anyway. This is the first weekend for the weekend push and cross stitch and finish line. What's a weekend push, you say? Basically, you pick a project. Well, Molly put up to 3. Personally, if I could do it to enter to win the prize, I would just pick one and concentrate at one. To focus on to help you finish. That's my thought anyway. So anyway, you pick a project. You show a before picture on Friday, and then Sunday night you show an after picture and tell us how many stitches you did during the weekend. For every 500 stitches, your name gets put into a pot. So at the end of the year, we'll draw a winner to win a $50 gift certificate from 123 Stitch. And yes, if you do 1,000 stitches in one weekend, your name goes in twice. If you do 1,500, it goes in 3 times. If you do 2,000, so every 500 stitches, and we're doing this every other weekend until the end of the year, and we'll probably do it again starting next year. The second weekend of January we'll probably start it again. I haven't talked to Molly, but I'm pretty sure we're going to do it. I like it. It's something, different, and, encourages you to work maybe on a project that, whatever. So that's that. Getting a lot of good feedback on our sales for 2017, which is great. People are signing up, which is great. And remember, we have a lot of sales. And remember, you don't have to join every single one of them if you don't want to. I mean, we like to have a variety because we know that some people might not want to do a Christmas in July, but yet they might want to do the witchy one. Or we want to make sure that there's something out there for everyone. That's why we do a lot of sales. I've had 2 people contact me about doing, for the member sales. You will be hearing back from me soon. I don't know if anyone's contacted Molly. I haven't talked to her in the last day or 2, so I need to find out from her. So remember, if you have an idea for a sale, or if you want to do a sale, contact you might want to contact me. I know Molly, I'm not going to get into it, but I know Molly is going through some stuff, and she's not always on social media, not because she doesn't want to. It's just some things that she's going through. So if you want to contact me, I'll probably get back to you quicker. Not that Molly's slow or she's neglecting the group. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying she's got a lot on her plate right now. So, what else? Oh, we made Kate, the Queen of Starts. We have asked her to join Cross Stitch Finish Line as an admin. She said yes. You just wait, Kate. So, everyone, welcome Katie to the admin team of Cross Stitch Finish Line. She's got sales that she's putting up. I know she put some up today. She's finishing putting up the ABC ones, and I know she's got ideas for other ones. So there will be more sales added. I mean, we got the main ones up, and that's what we wanted to do. And we wanted to give people plenty of time to pick and choose which styles they want and start getting things ready, because we know not everyone can get up like that. You know, you might have to, so that we wanted to make sure we got them out there. What else? Yeah, and Sandra, I'm sure she's got some styles that she's going to want to set up. The time zone difference, it's sometimes it's hard to, by the time I think about giving her a shout or something or sending her a message, it's probably like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I don't want to wake her up. She might not like that, Let's see, what else? Oh, I think that's it. I've been watching a lot of, oh man, with all the new people, I'm watching. It's a good thing that my shows are over for the season, because man, I tell you, there's a lot of new Flosstubers and a lot of Flosstube to watch, and I watch them. Let me tell you, I'm not one of those people that just put up videos and not watch other people's videos. My philosophy is, if you're going to be a member of this community, then be a member of the community. You don't have to make videos, but I feel if you make videos, you should be watching videos. Otherwise, you expect people to watch your videos, but you're not going to watch anybody else's? That's not right. So, and I do. I watch the videos. I need to get better more. I need to get better about commenting on videos. I usually comment on the new ones. I usually say, welcome to Flosstube, blah, blah, blah. But like I said, usually I'm stitching when I'm watching the videos, and I don't stop stitching to make comments. So, anyway. I'm going to do, Jessie Marie, I had to stop and think. Jessie Marie, I'm going to do your tag, but, excuse me, I'll probably do it next week. I wasn't planning on doing this video right now. Like I said, I was planning on doing it tomorrow, but, right before my husband went to bed, he says, you're going with me tomorrow, right? And I'm like, yeah, I guess I am. So I said, oh, well, I might as well go ahead and do. So I'm like, this was just thrown together at the last minute. So, but yeah, that's a great tag you did, and I plan on doing it and showing y'all how I do my setup and everything. And nice tag. I'm looking forward. I love watching everyone else's responses, and I'm looking forward to doing it myself. Well, I guess that's it. Dang, I always get to the end, and it's like I don't want. It's like going to a friend's house to visit and staying there only 38 minutes and then leaving. You don't want to leave right away. You still want to visit. See, and in my head, y'all are talking back to me. As soon as I stop recording, it's going to go silent. I'm a goofball. That's what my channel name should be. Goofball Stitches. Oh, okay. Oh, dang. What's her name? EF. Oh, I had it written down and I didn't bring it, and I'm not getting up and leaving y'all by yourself. Okay. Remember when I did the giveaway for the nut house? Everyone had to do nut button. Monday, I was going through I was in my craft, well, what's going to be my craft room once I finish fixing it up. But I went where I put all my cross stitch stuff, and I was looking for something, and I come across the pattern of the one I did a giveaway with a little post-it on it with the address it's supposed to go to, and I'm like, holy crap! I could have swore, I swear, if you're watching this, I could have swore I mailed that out. I have a memory of going to the post office to mail something out, and I thought that's what it was. That's what I thought I mailed out. But evidently not, because there it was sitting there. So I mailed it out Tuesday. So if you haven't gotten it by the time you watch this, look for it, because it's coming. And because I was such a scatterbrain, and you've been so patient, I threw a couple extra things in there for you. Just saying. I felt so bad. I put myself in timeout. So, okay. I think that's it. I don't have nothing else to say. I got my Lowry stand, did I tell you? Yes, I did. I know. I'm excited. And I had to sign for it, because the mail lady, she come up to the house, so I had to sign for it. And of course, she knocks on the door, and anytime someone knocks on the door, Loki and Pepper thinks that's their cue to start barking up a storm. And when you hear two dogs barking, especially Loki, because he's got such a deep bark, I mean, that can be intimidating. So, Loki is very territorial, and if someone comes to the door and knocks, he's a guard dog, so that, he's guarding his territory. So Samantha's putting his leash on him and bringing him in the kitchen and holding him so I can open the door. Well, Pepper's so little I can just scoop her up, but before I could scoop her up, the door was open, and she doesn't bite. Pepper never bites, but she can be intimidating, because she'll rush up to the mail lady and just started barking at the ankles, and the next thing you know, you think she's going to bite your ankles, but she never bites. Poor mail lady. I told the mail lady, I said, and if the dogs happen to be outside when she drives by, they like to chase the mail truck. She stops at my mailbox and they go up and bark at her. How they got the open doors and whatnot. And I told my mail lady, I said, I keep telling them they shouldn't bark at you like this. You're the one that brings their bark box. So, anyway. So I had to sign for it, and she gave it. I signed for it. I gave it back to her, and I was like, ooh, and she looks at me like I'm stupid, because I'm doing a little dance there on my front porch, or my front stoop, because I knew what it was. I'm such a dork. But I'm a fun dork, and I'm your dork. So, anyway, I guess I gotta go now. I'm gonna go put my snowman back on my Lowry stand and stitch some more, because I'm too excited to go to bed because I got my Lowry stand. Alright, it might be a couple of weeks before I come back and do a video. My brother-in-law God, my throat. My brother-in-law, who lives in Michigan, is coming down. Actually, he's due to be here tomorrow around dinner time. So that's why my other brother-in-law wants to hurry up and get the deck finished before my brother-in-law in Michigan comes down, because I love my brother-in-law in Michigan. Jim is his name. I love Jim. He's a great guy. He's literally, he's like a brother to me. But he's very analytical. And he's an electrical engineer, so that everything has to be planned out. He's very meticulous. Drives my other brother-in-law crazy. He can work better with my husband, because my husband is easy go. He's however you want to do it. Just tell me what you want to do. So they want to get it done before 5:30 when my other brother-in-law's due to come down. So we'll be over there early. But anyway, he's going to be in town. My daughter's going to be staying. He's staying with my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, and my daughter's going to be staying over there, because there's 4 girls. There's my sister-in-law has 2 girls. Then I got Samantha. And then my brother-in-law in Michigan has a girl. And they're like, they're 17, 16, 15, and then she's 14 and a half. So they're all like boom, 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 and they all get along very well. So my daughter's going to be staying over there so she can visit with the 3 girls. We're going over there Monday for a P-nap. And people are going to ask, what's a P-nap? Okay, we don't do parties in my husband's family. We just don't do parties. We do picnics. We do it, and we tell everybody when we have a big get-together, it's a picnic, not a party. Picnic, P, not in a P. P-nap. So that's what we call them. They're not parties. They're P-naps. Picnic, not a party. I know. There's actually a story behind it, but it's a depressing story, so I'm not going to tell you. So we got that going on Monday. The whole family, I'm talking, we're going to have like 40 or 50 people there because we got, not my mother-in-law, her kids and grandkids, but her brother's coming with his wife and some of their kids, and then some cousins are coming. Just a whole big to-do. And it's starting like at 11 and probably not going to be over till about midnight. But he's going to be in town all next week, so I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing. My husband's thinking about taking a couple of days off so we can go over there and spend time with him. And then on the 3rd, I'm going to be on a plane going to Oklahoma to see my brother. And I'll be there from the 3rd to the 13th, 10 days. So on August 3rd, my flight lands like at 2:45 in Tulsa. And I plan on having my brother, after he picks me up from the airport, take me to, was it the Silver Needle? I got the address, he's got a GPS, and I've already told him we're going. So I'm going to go to the Silver Needle, because he actually lives in Tahlequah, which is about an hour away from Tulsa. So, and his car's not only is his car not very reliable, his driving scares the shit out of me. just say. So, I told him we'll go when he picks me up at the airport. That way we don't have to go back later on the week because I don't want to. I'm going there to visit him, and we're not actually going out to do anything. We'll probably go out to eat a couple times, but I don't want him driving me anywhere. So, but my daughter's going with me, so we'll be there. So, if you don't get a video from me until after the 13th of August, that's why. The next couple of weeks are going to be very busy for me. But I'm going to try to do at least one more video before I leave. Before I go to Oklahoma. Alright, well I think I about stretched this video out as far as I can. I'm sure y'all, if y'all haven't already turned me off, y'all getting ready to. So I'll let you go, get back to your stitching, and I'll see you next time. Good night.